A week ago, Hank Ruthers, white male age 43, was on his way to the supermarket when he came across a dead possum. As he gazed upon the creature's fresh carcass, something came over him. Perhaps it was midlife crisis, or the fact that he was recently divorced. Whatever the case, he felt a connection with the recently deceased possum and was compelled to give it a proper burial. Hank ordered a custom casket for the possum and purchased a plot on the cemetery, right next to his grandparents. He invited a few of his work friends to the funeral and made them dress up for the occasion. Hank also flew in Father Doherty on a short notice to oversee the procession. The whole affair was somber and uncomfortable. Hank wept the entire time and gave an hour-long eulogy that kept veering off the track. He talked extensively about his failed marriage, where he went wrong, what he could have done to save it. At some point, he tried jumping into the grave himself, but thankfully his friends were there to drag him out and take him home. Hank felt hollow. He didn't know what to do with his life. Coming across the dead possum had changed something within him. So instead of going home after work, he decided to visit the possum grave, hoping another encounter would spark something within him. But when he got there, he noticed that someone or something had dug its way out of the grave. He unearthed the possum coffin and saw that it was empty. All the strength drained from his legs and his knees hit the dirt. Terrified by the possibility of an undead possum, he began to scan his surroundings. Something rustled in the bushes behind him. He grabbed a nearby branch as he carefully stepped towards the sound. Hank used the branch to part the bushes and found the possum lying on its back, the pink of its tongue peeking from the corner of its dreadful mouth. It was hard to fathom, but it looked like the same possum he buried the other day. Did an animal dig out the body because they were hungry? He wondered. Hank grabbed the possum by its tail and brought it back to the cemetery plot. But before he could place it back inside the coffin, the possum sprang back into life and jumped towards his face. The man lost his balance and slammed his head against the headstone, instantly losing his consciousness. When he woke up, he nearly passed out again from the excruciating pain. With some difficulty, he managed to open his eyes and saw fresh dirt raining from the sky. It took some time before he realized that he was laying at the bottom of the possum's grave. A silhouette appeared at the edge of the hole, carrying a tiny Fisher-Price branded plastic spade. It was the possum, burying Hank as he once buried it. The creature's eyes bore into his soul, and Hank suddenly felt as if he was free from all of his burdens. He found peace at the bottom of the grave, the very peace that eluded him since the divorce. There was nothing for him outside, he realized. He belonged in the hole. The hole was everything. Hank closed his eyes and basked in the mound of dirt forming over his body. I'm your future self from the past, and this has been another episode of Animal Facts. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more factual animal facts. Have a wonderful animal day.